Hello, magical people, and welcome back to the Hemp Coven, or THC for short. If you're new here, we are a group of magical cannabis enthusiasts of legal age using legal hemp products. Our meeting videos are more informative, whereas our ritual videos are more about spells, potions, and rituals. So today we'll be going over different spells and rituals. If you prefer not to smoke with me, that's totally fine. I recommend just taking a few deep breaths or doing a breathing exercise instead. To begin our meeting, we must first cast a circle. There are many ways to do this, so just do whatever feels right to you. For our videos, I'd like to imagine a sphere around me, take a hit, and then imagine that sphere filling up with my smoke, cleansing and protecting me. And then we will call forth any entities that we wish to join our meeting. The spirit of cannabis, I invoke you. Dionysus, god of altered mind states, I invoke you. Demeter, goddess of harvest, I invoke you. Nyx, great mother night, I invoke you. Persephone, queen of the underworld and goddess of spring, I invoke you. Hestia, goddess of the hearth and home, I invoke you. Apollo, god of the sun, music, and dance, I invoke you. Zeus, king of the gods and god of the sky, I invoke you. Helios, the sun and god of the sun, I invoke you. This video should be premiering on May 1st, which is Beltane. Beltane marks the halfway point between the spring solstice and the summer equinox. Things are warming up and getting brighter. Now's the time to take that energy and grow. In the spring, we planted the seeds of that which we wish to grow. Now we must put in the work and take the steps that need to be taken in order to grow what we want. Summer approaches as spring fades away. All right, so first up is a maypole. One of the major traditions of Beltane is the maypole. Basically, you tie streamers to a pole, get a group of people, and dance around while braiding those streamers together. If you're unable to have a traditional maypole outside, I recommend making one indoors. So, I am going to do this. I'm going to see if this works. Okay. When doing this, you want to use colors that represent this time of year. So I've got yellow, yellow, sun orange. Okay, so here I have yellow and orange. Now I have pink on there. And I'm going to stop there for now, just for time purposes. So, hmm. Hmm. Oh, God, I'm failing. Okay, this maple is really bad. but it's okay. It still counts as a maypole, and you can still use it for magical purposes. It's mostly a symbol of how we dance together to weave the fabric of life and community and growth. Okay, I should have added green to this, but we're gonna keep it how it is for now. I may change it later in the future for my own purposes, but this is what we're doing for now. So this is taking a lot longer than I expected, and I did not expect to actually try to demonstrate this. That was foolish of me. I should have known that I was going to demonstrate this, but here we are. Hopefully, my phone does not die before the end of this. Knock on wood. Actually, this table is wood. So stupid. Finally, nearing the end of this. Why did I make this so long? Okay, I'm almost at the end of this. Ideally, you would make a maypole outside with a group. If you do make a maypole with a group, then I recommend focusing on dancing with your group and connecting with your community. Focus on the aspect of connecting to others. If you're doing this by yourself, focus on that which you wish to grow and how you want to improve your life and the world around you. If it's safe to do so, I recommend smoking while making your maypole. It's okay if it's not safe to do so. Right now, I can't really do that because this requires two hands. I haven't mastered the art of braiding with one hand. Honestly, I'm not good at braiding in general, but I try. It's fine. As long as we try, that's the important part. Remember, magic is mostly about intention. And if you have your intentions clear and set and forward in your mind, then your spell will work a lot better. If you're not sure of your intention, then the magic will not be as strong. It will give you something that you may not want or may not need. Okay, that's going to be the end of it now. So, there's my maypole. I'll probably make another one for my own purposes, but for now, that's what we're going to do. Growth and thriving. Think about what growth and thriving mean to you and write them down in as much detail as possible. Is it having a successful career? Is it financial stability? Is it having as many cats and dogs and other creatures as you want? What steps should you take to get there? What can you do to ensure your success? What do you need magic to help you with? Are there any deities or entities that can help you? List those who you wish to help and what their help would be. If you're using a candle, I recommend green or whatever color represents growth to you. So we're going to take that paper that we wrote everything down on, fold it up however you want. I just kind of balled mine up there. Bonus points if you can get it into a relevant shape, but it's totally cool if you can't. You want to place it in your fire safe dish. If you want to add herbs, I recommend lavender, thyme, and sage. And if you're using herbs, make sure that they are as dry as possible so that they will burn. Burn your paper, and if you can safely light your candle with that fire, do so. But it's okay if you can't. I will not be using a candle this time, just because the candles that I have are reserved for specific things. So here we go. We're going to burn our paper. Burn, baby, burn. Just gonna burn out. All right, so you want to burn your paper. If you need to, you can add just a touch of accelerant to make sure that the fire gets going. But be very careful with fire as always. Speak whatever magic words come to you or silently watch the fire. See, I try to make it in a shape that grow, thrive, bloom, 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 grow, thrive, bloom. As always, you want to make sure that your paper burns completely. You want nothing but ash left. Grow, thrive, bloom. Grow, thrive, bloom. Grow, thrive, bloom. Grow, thrive, bloom. And as we always do in the Hemp Coven, we're going to seal that spell with a toke. Number 3, charging in the sun. One of the biggest themes of this time of year is the sun. It's bright, it's hot, and full of excited energy. Personally, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the sun. I appreciate it and admire its magic, but at the same time, I have issues with dealing with heat and excessive sunlight. If you like summer and bright days, now is your time to shine. Take some time to sunbathe or meditate in the sun. If you're not into being in the sun, I understand completely, and I recommend taking some magic tools and charging them in the sunlight so that way you can work with the power of the sun without having to expose yourself. Do you remember when you are leaving things to charge in the sunlight that sunlight can diminish the color of certain objects? So just be mindful of that. Grab your bowl, joint, or vape and have your sesh outside or with sun charged items. If you have a special pipe that you reserve for rituals, I recommend charging that in the sun or the moon, depending on which you prefer. You can also charge it with both. That's totally fine and valid. And magic is all about really just what works for you. So enjoy your sesh and admire the vast powers of the sun. All right, just chill. While preparing for the summer, it's important to think about the potential hazards. If you tend to get ill from heat, you know that it's important to have a plan for keeping yourself to a healthy temperature. Each body has its own temperature limits, but due to pollution and sometimes location, it can be really easy for those limits to get pushed overboard. Think about how your body reacts to hot temperatures. What is your limit? How can you keep yourself from going beyond that limit? Sometimes we cannot avoid the heat. So think about how you can survive when resources are limited. Write all of these answers and anything else you find relevant down in as much detail as possible. I've already got mine written down right here. If you wish to light a candle, I recommend light blue to represent a cool breeze. If you want to add herbs, I recommend peppermint, spearmint, or eucalyptus. Light your paper, candle, herbs, and speak whatever magic words come to you. Calm, cool, comfortable. 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 And as always, we make sure that it burns completely. We want nothing but ash. Calm, cool, comfortable. Calm, cool, comfortable. All right. And then we're going to seal that with another ticketed toke. Number 5 is sun and sky worship. Throughout history, people have worshipped sky deities. Since summer is approaching, now is the time to praise those deities and ask for their help in making this summer as magical as possible. Grab a paper and something to write with. I've already written mine down. What do you want to happen this summer? How can sky deities help? Why are you thankful for sky deities? Are you seeking favor, knowledge, assistance, or a combination? Write all of these answers down and any other relevant details. If you want to use a candle for this one, I recommend red, orange, yellow, or sky blue. If you want to add herbs, I recommend red, yellow, or orange flower petals. All right, so we're going to burn our paper, speak our magic words, and then we're going to seal it with a toke. All right, so here we go. All right. Zeus, Helios, Apollo. 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 And now we're gonna talk again. Number 6, altar adjustments. As time goes by, it's important to make sure that your altar has the right energy for that time of year. For summer, I recommend adding plant clippings, flowers, yellow items, and green items to your altar. I like to focus on my intentions for this time of year, seek favor from certain deities and enhance altar items with a smoke bath. Clean up your altar and be sure to cleanse every item before you place it on your altar. Organize it however feels right. There are no wrong answers here, but do ensure that you have enough space to work with your altar. And when you're done arranging, take a hit, blow the smoke over it, and that will enhance the magic of your altar and each item on it. Number 7 is dance. One of the main focuses of Beltane is dance. We dance through life with groups, with a partner, and solo, both literally and figuratively. Put on your favorite dance tunes, get naked if you can, and just let your body move to the music. It doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be specific dance moves. Just let go of criticism and let your body move. Do, of course, be careful of your surroundings to avoid injury or breaking things. But do have fun. That concludes our rituals today. So now we will dissolve our circles and then thank the entities that joined us. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, and share. If you want to join the Hemp Coven, all you have to do is subscribe, turn your notifications on, and introduce yourself in the comments. If you want to see more content from me, in the description will be links to my Instagram and Patreon. On Patreon, I have different tiers for my different creative projects, and you get some bonus content. If you missed any of our previous videos, the description will also have links to our rituals playlist, our meetings playlist, and the full THC playlist. I will also be adding in the description a link to the background music that I use for our videos. Thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you in the comments. In the meantime, stay spooky and magical.